Hey KJLs, it's me again. So just wanted to talk about the impeachment complaint filed by the yours truly, Duterte youth, and it's filed under the grounds of the president uh, surrendering the former president uh, Rodrigo Duterte to the international body, which we can call as the ICC. So it's not because uh, Marcos stole some public funds or because of the confidential funds. It's not because he betrayed the Constitution, but it's simply because he steered the hornet's nest. He steered the hornet's nest. The Duterte crowd, they don't like it. The Duterte youth is just a fun base, a fans club in Congress for Duterte. It's not representing anybody. So this is just a political stunt. A desperate last minute attempt, just a couple of days to the election to hijack the national conversation, to hijack the sentiment of the masses, and to rile them in to support Duterte and, of course, to get more votes. But beyond the outrage, let's also talk about how legally hollow this complaint is. Under Article 11, Section 2 of the 1987 Constitution, an impeachable offense, an impeachable officer may also be removed for culpable violation of the Constitution. So it can either be treason, bribery, graft, corruption, and other high crimes, or betrayal of public trust. So now let me ask, where is the betrayal of public trust? In upholding a lawful arrest order from the ICC. Where's the constitutional violation in respecting international legal cooperation? There is none. No culpable violation, no corruption, no high crimes committed by the sitting president, as much as I'm not one of his supporters. But the Duterte youth's complaint rests purely on the idea that the president should have intervened to stop the arrests of Duterte, a move that would have been illegal, unconstitutional, and possibly even subject to the president himself from international sanctions for obstruction of justice. That is the reality. The International Criminal Court issued a warrant for Duterte's arrest for crimes committed while he was still in power. I think it started in Davao, from the time where we have ratified the Rome Statute. So it's valid. It's a valid complaint. The Supreme Court affirmed the that the ICC has jurisdiction to the crimes committed by Duterte. So even if Duterte withdrew from the Rome Statute, from the ICC in 2019, but all the crimes that was committed before the withdrawal is still under the jurisdiction of the ICC. So the Interpol Red Notice isn't really optional. It's not a political fiction. It's an official law enforcement mechanism supported by treaties and legal cooperation between our country and other and in international uh, body like the ICC. So to refuse its implementation would have meant, betraying international obligations. But somehow Duterte youth wants to impeach the president for not turning the country into a rogue state. And they did this right before an election. I think like just a few days before election. So why? Because they need to steer chaos. They need to rile up the fan base. They want to control the narrative before Filipinos head to the polls. It's not about the law. It's not about the truth. It's about protecting the man who gave them power and relevance. The truth is, Duterte youth has never once stood for the true interests of the Filipino youth. They stand for one thing only: Duterte's legacy. No matter how bloody or broken, while real youth sectors fight for education, justice, and human rights, Duterte youth is busy writing love letters in the form of legal documents to shield the former president from justice. This complaint won't prosper, and it shouldn't be. Not only does it lack the proper legal grounds, it reeks of ulterior motive and political manipulation. Congress should dismiss it outright for being frivolous, baseless, and self serving. We should all be insulted that this kind of circus and is what passes for public service from a partyless group claiming to represent the youth. But here's the good news. On election day, we get to send a message, not just the ballot box, but in history. We should choose accountability over loyalty, law over theatrics, democracy over dictatorship. And as for Duterte youth, maybe it's time to impeach the relevance once and for all. Thank you, Kajals.